J Drone here. What's going on, guys? So we got this Makerfire with diversity. Then we have a shell, Hogs shell, with the 5.8 OTG receiver that hooks to a cell phone. We're gonna see which one gets better range. I'm gonna bank on this one. So stay tuned for the testing. We're gonna be using the Bugs 8 Pro with the AKK AIO. AIO. Hopefully you're singing with me. It's going to be on 200 milliwatts with a little battery. Same setup we're going to use, just different setup for FPV. We are using the stock controller as well. Makerfire goggles, stock controller. Basically what I'm testing is range on these goggles. I'm pretty sure my cell phone, the OTG, gets better than range in these, so I'm going to do a little range run with the AIO all-in-one AKK camera. Alright guys, here we go. First run. There's a lot of precipitation in there. I do believe it's going to rain at any point here, so that could be a contributing factor to the end result. But dude, look, we're not even at 100 meters and this is flaking out. Pay attention to the roads. The little road that curves that way, then there's a little road that connects to it right before the abyss. Our end result here, as far as we go, as we yaw, we're parallel with that road. So right now we're going to come back and we're going to try to make another run out, and we're going to see if we can get any further than that. That's garbage. That is complete garbage as far as range goes, but stay with me. I'll figure a couple things out and I might be able to get something ironed out here. This is a complete testing and comparison between the OTG to cell phone versus the Makerfire diversity goggles. So let's just stay tuned with me, guys. And again, we made it less further. We made it in between that road there and the end road. So we're gonna bring this down and I'm going to just try to land this, which I find it a little bit hard to land things in FPV. I don't know, I guess maybe that'll come with flying, because as you can see, we just kind of like drop it in the grass, which is a safe spot. Here you go, 96 meters, 96 meters, and where the last point is right before the abyss. Alright guys, so that was poor range. The only other thing that I can try, and then I'm going to chalk it up to these goggles have limited range, is to unplug the FPV camera that's putting 5.8 out. Maybe this is interfering with the signal, although I was locked onto that and I was able to pick up this one on a different channel, so they're definitely not on the same channel, but we'll try to pull that out and go for another run. Alright, second try with these goggles. I do have the FPV setup disabled on the stock part of the drone. I pulled it out of that board and we are going, and as you can see, I'm getting better FPV, although we're flaking out pretty heavy. I'm fighting through it. We are now over the front part of the abyss, and again, pay attention to the tree line. Where the tree line breaks is kind of the center, which I do believe is where we were at. But that was pretty tough, man. That was pretty tough. that was some tough breakup, man, that I had to fight through. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna continue, and we're going to go down this way and see if I get any better reception. So right now that's about the 100-meter mark, and we're going down here, going down, and right here it's breaking up considerably again. And as I yaw away, as I yaw to the left, I believe I'm going to yaw to the left here. Notice where we are. We're right in that tree break, so we're in the center of the abyss. That's our range, which again is not good. I've tested this AKK all-in-one camera for I believe almost 2 kilometers. So as far as my goggles go, my goggles aren't getting great range. And again, we try to come out here again and we're just getting breakup, and see the bald spot in the bottom. That's the center, which we didn't quite hit that time. So that's definitely going to be the range test for these goggles. Again, I'm dealing with high precipitation. There's a possibility that I could get better range with these. I think I've gotten a little bit better range with them. Not much though, not much at all. But we're gonna go ahead and set this down. And again, I find it a little bit hard setting stuff down in FPV. Bam, that was rocky. 196 meters. We almost doubled what we had with the FPV turned off. If you're gonna fly this, do it with FPV. Alright guys, check it out. Same setup, same AIO, same battery, same controller, different headset. We have this receiver on here, and we have a cell phone in there. Headset doesn't seem to be getting good range. And we are off. And again, this is the OTG setup to the Android phone. And again, we have high precipitation, which can contribute to many factors as far as this goes, man. But as you can see, we have mild little rainbow breakup, nothing heavy that I can't see through already. We are past the center of the abyss, and we are still going. And again, mild breakup again that generally I don't believe I get, but I believe precipitation is playing a factor. High moisture in the air. It's definitely due to rain, and we're going. We are going. If you notice, let's see here. No, see that darkish black tree right there? I was just right before it, and that's how I was able to judge how far I was on the map. We're going to go ahead and come back here, and where I stopped was not the stopping point for the AIO camera. That was actually the limit for the Bugs controller. So I didn't particularly stop. The drone stopped, and I was fortunate to rebind, and that it didn't just drop and I had to go find it, or that it didn't just take off. It kind of froze, and I rose the controller way above my head and tried to grab it again as far as the signal goes, and I was able to grab it. So that's I'm gonna make another video basically showing that exact footage in my flight afterwards, as far as Bugs 8 Pro's range. 404 meters, much better. Guys, I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do later.